Silver peaked over the $23 mark today, and YouTubers are excited. So what does that mean for you? Regardless of whether you're new to silver stacking, I always think you should be aware of silver's historical performance. You can hit Google up for spot price of silver, or head over to Kitco and check out the 10-year chart. I think it's good to look back over the decade and see what happened. And if you do, you can see that silver made a run up to $49, peaking in April of 2011. And the excitement of that run was very similar to what's happening right now. And I can confirm it. I was actually caught up in it a little bit myself. And I really think that story can actually save us all some money. You know, knowledge is power and all that. So I wanted to kind of give a little bit of history and some background. I think it's a little weird to tell this when I don't have access to some of the coins that I'm going to be talking about, but we're looking at a 10-ounce sunshine bar here. I think I've talked about it previously, but in case you were wondering, this is really the only way I buy silver anymore. In general, though, silver is a safe haven asset, and the idea of safe havens makes a lot of sense, especially during times of widespread economic chaos or uncertainty. The ideal situation is that you'd already have those assets secured prior to the chaos, of course, but the reality is that most people really don't realize the need until they're caught up in it, basically in the midst of the event. And by then, the safe haven assets are kind of starting their run like they are right now. At least that's typically what happens. It's easy to find yourself in that position. So if you look back to the last big run, we saw similar economic uncertainty driving up safe haven assets. But the price factor wasn't just the economic uncertainty on its own. So it was more of a hype demand circle, meaning that the hype drove up demand, which then drove up the hype, which then drove up the demand even more ad infinitum. So we had an upward spiral until the perceived value of silver was higher than the actual value. And a decade ago, or 9 years ago, however you want to look at it, the run started in 2010, it peaked in 2011. There were other catalysts that were specific to the time. There were some big purchases that got a lot of press, just like there are catalysts specific to today. But the hype demand circle really is the same. I have a tube of 2011 Eagles. I was just mentioning those. I can't get at them right now. That makes this video kind of weird, but if you stick with me, maybe I can save us all some money. Those 2011 Silver Eagles are kind of a good reminder that I was buying that run. Now, I wasn't buying at $49. I think the highest I paid was maybe $28 per coin. But the thing I figured out early is that the only way to buy on a run was either to purchase at the local coin shop or to make a bulk purchase, and bulk purchase online, that is. So bulk purchase might be a full tube, might be 10-ounce bars. It's kind of the way I like it. And the reason that's important is that all this talk about premium on YouTube includes shipping and handling. So if you're talking about insane premiums and you're hearing about insane premiums over and over and over, it kind of normalizes it. You start to think, okay, well, that's just part of buying silver. Well, it's not. If you buy it online and you buy it in small quantities online, you're going to pay what people are calling a high premium, when really what you're paying is the premium plus the shipping and handling. I bought this bar at a local coin shop for $189. It's really only been a few weeks since I bought that, so this seems like a fantastic purchase. Online, it was more, and had I bought 10 ounces of American Silver Eagles, for instance, and I bought those online and I bought those one or two at a time, it would have just been insane. I would have been paying $8, $9 more against spot, which at the time was $18, so 50% premium. And that wasn't uncommon, but again, that wasn't just premium. That was premium plus shipping and handling. Now, if I bought them at a local coin shop, they were going for a lot more than spot as well, but not nearly as bad. So the point of the video isn't to rain on silver, rain on the silver parade, I guess that is. It's to save some money. I can't imagine buying low quantity coins or rounds online right now, since the online dealers have to factor in that shipping and handling and insurance. So if you're buying silver, find your local dealer or buy in larger quantities. I think that's incredibly important to find that local dealer. It's really easy to watch YouTube and then late at night flip to an online site like AppMex, find those coins that you can afford and buy a few of them. So it's something that you can buy a lot more realistically locally, and it's not a weird experience. It's really easy to find those. You can look them up online, find your local coin shop, run in, make your purchases. At that point, since you're not paying shipping and handling, you can buy one coin. Buy that Silver Eagle once a week, whatever you want to do. You're not paying shipping and handling at that point. So I just think that that's a point that people forget. I really like these 10-ounce bars because in addition to not paying shipping and handling, you've got less premium because you're buying more silver. So remember that. The idea of silver is that it trades sideways. In other words, it's meant to protect against loss. And it's unlikely to maintain any surge that's going on right now. It's unlikely to shoot the moon. By May of 2011, so the last run, it was already declining back down to pre-surge levels. And then it stayed there for 7 years. So keep that in mind. Look at that chart. Get informed. Just kind of know what it's done in the past, because there's always, history is something that's going to repeat. And as much as I think that it is good to hold precious metals, I think it's good to hold silver. Honestly, I think it's better to hold gold, but I don't think it's good to buy any of them under extreme pressure during a run, particularly if you're buying it online and buying it online in small quantities. So the best advice I can give is to understand the difference between premium and premium plus shipping and handling. So be careful how and where you buy it if you're buying it on the run, which is happening right now. And if you're buying silver because you think it's going up, thinking of it like an investment, just remember that you only make money if you sell it. I'm still negative on all those 2011 Eagles I bought 9 years ago and keep in a tube. It's a good point. It's a good thing to consider. That's not to say you shouldn't be buying silver. It's just that there are certain ways you can do it without spending so much money or losing so much money to premium shipping and handling. Anyway, that's all I have today. Thanks for watching.